I, Nanaka Saiki, am a high school student and am an extroverted girl. Good morning, everyone! Good morning! You're late again. It's already noon. Not morning at all. It's alright. Classes are just so dull. I don't even understand what's going on. By the way, what are you guys doing? I want to join in too.
We're playing Old Maid. Sit over here.
Oh, thanks. There is homework for the next class. Are you done? Really? I haven't done it at all.
You're getting yourself into serious trouble. You're late all the time, and your tests are not good at all. You'll probably get a grade of 1 if you don't do better.
There's no point in worrying about the report card. I'm just going to enjoy the moment. You can at least do your homework even while having fun, right? I don't care if you're a junior next year. Okay, I'm done.
All right. I'm out with this too.
Me too.
What? Are you serious? I've been left behind.
So, you are the loser, Nanaka. Let's move on to the penalty game.
What's the penalty game? What's that?
Oh, didn't I tell you? We were talking about the loser gets to play.
By the way, the content is confession. You call up a shady guy in class and tell him you like him. What? I think that's a bit pathetic, isn't it?
What? You're not going to do it? The penalty game was decided from the beginning. You don't say such flippant things, do you?
Well, I got it. I'll just do it. So, who should I tell?
Well, I think he's good, don't you? Yuto Tanaka.
He's always reading books during recess. I've never seen him talking to anyone. Seems like he doesn't have any friends. Tanaka-kun. He wears a mask all the time when he is in class.
Not only in class, he wears it all the time, even during gym class. That's why no one has ever seen his real face.
What? Oh my god! He's got a hell of a face, doesn't he? Well, good luck, Nanaka.
We'll be looking forward to your report on the results. I'm telling you that you can't give up in the middle of the game.
I won't do that. I never thought this would happen. And after school.
Nanaka Seiki, right? What do you want with me? Are you trying to rob me? I don't have any money right now.
No! I would never do such a thing. I'm so misunderstood. Let's get this over with as quickly as possible. Well, I've been thinking that I've always liked you, Tanaka-kun.
What? You're talking about me at...
Yes. Can you go out with me if you are okay?
Even if I say so out of the blue, we've never even talked to each other well. First of all, what's so good about this shady guy?
Oh, that's, Yes, I was attracted to you because of your quietness. The way you read books during recess, I thought it is cool. I know I'm saying random things.
I see. You are a maniac, aren't you, Seiki-san?
Oh, really? By the way, what's your reply?
If you're okay with me, I'm happy to do it. I look forward to dating you from now on, Seiki-san.
What? Are you okay?
Yes.
I was sure he would refuse. I mean, it would have been better if he refused. Oh, that's right. Tanaka-kun, I'd like you to show me what's under that mask.
What?
Well, you know, it's not good that I don't know what my boyfriend looks like, right? I'm just saying that, but I was just driven by curiosity.
I understand that too. Well then, I guess that's it.
Wait a minute. Tanaka-kun, aren't you too handsome? I mean, he's my super type. Oh no. Why have you been wearing a mask all this time? If you had shown your face, I think you would have been popular.
That's why. A lot of people used to approach me just to see my face. To be honest, I was overwhelmed. But you don't. You told me you liked me even though I hid my face from you. I'm happy that you saw my inner self.
Well, that's natural. I've been misunderstood deeply. That's lucky for me, isn't it? For now, let's keep the truth hidden. I'm looking forward to dating you from now on, Tanaka-kun. Good morning, Nanaka. Hey, what happened to your confession yesterday? Well, we decided to date each other somehow. Whoa, seriously? When are you going to tell the truth? Sometime soon, I guess.
Oh, come on. I can't believe you're going to show dreams to the shady friend and then dump him. You have a very bad personality.
And then, after school...
Well, let's go home together, Seiki-san.
Yes? I mean, you can call me Nanaka. I'll call you Yuto too. I bet Yuto doesn't think I'm lying to him. I feel guilty.
What's wrong, Nanaka?
Well, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, sorry. Hold on a second.
What?
There's an old lady in trouble at the traffic light. Are you alright? Please, hold on to my hand.
Oh my, you're so helpful. Yuto-kun, thank you for always helping me.
No, it's no problem. Have a safe trip.
That old lady, do you often help her?
Yes, I do. Every time I see her, she seems to be going through a lot. If I see someone in trouble, I can't pretend not to see it.
Oh, it's Yuto-kun, isn't it? Thanks for your help the other day. Oh, look at this girl. Is she your girlfriend by any chance?
Yeah, she is.
Isn't she cute? Yuto is a very nice boy. I wish you all the best.
Oh, yes. They love him so much. Yuto. I'm starting to feel like I'm not a good match for him. I'm not good at school life and at my studies. Besides, I have a dirty mind too, to the point of deceiving people. To be worthy of Yuto, I have decided to change myself. Hey, what's up, Nanaka? You're early today. Normally, you're still in bed. Well, I'm trying to be serious. A little bit. As usual, I have no idea. I guess it will be better than now if I attend the class.
Seiki, you're listening well today. I'm kind of happy for you.
Hey, Yuto, can I ask you something? I don't understand.
Of course. I'll answer anything.
Thanks. Okay, my goal is to get F in any subject. The goal is too low, though.
Hey, what's going on with Nanaka lately? She's not late anymore, and she's taking her classes seriously.
She doesn't get along well with us anymore. Tanaka and she seem to be getting along really well. Pisses me off somehow.
One day when I was meeting up with Nanaka-san...
Hey, Tanaka! You seem to be very excited about going out with Nanaka. You shouldn't get too comfortable.
Nanaka is a serious, terrible person. Even though she confessed to you as a penalty game, she keeps messing around with you, Tanaka. What?
Yuto, sorry to keep you waiting. I mean, everyone. Why are you here?
Sorry, Nanaka. I told Tanaka everything.
This guy is immensely upset. It's hilarious. What? You guys told him everything? Why did you do that? You haven't been hanging out with us lately, have you? Since you started going out with Tanaka, you've become a good girl.
Now you don't have to mend anymore.
You guys go home now, and don't ever talk to me again. What? Nanaka, are you supporting Tanaka? I don't understand. Let's all go.
Yuto, sorry for deceiving you until now. What they said is true. I confess to you as a penalty game. I really have a bad personality, don't I? No matter how much I apologize, I won't be forgiven now. But let me tell you this. I was with Yuto because I wanted to, not because of the penalty game.
I see. Even if your confession was a lie, I enjoyed staying with you every day too. You are always cheerful and cheer me up. Nanaka, you said that you have a bad personality, but from my point of view, you are a wonderful person.
Yuto.
Besides, I had a vague idea of what's going on.
Eh? Why?
You didn't realize? Nanaka, everything you think is on your face. You smile when you are happy. When you're sad, you get really upset. Because I have this kind of personality. I like Nanaka's honesty. I thought it was nice.
Yuto, let me confess again. I love you. I'm not lying this time.
Are you sure you're okay with me?
Yes! It's not anyone else. I want Yuto.
I'm embarrassed when you say it straight. Nanaka, I look forward to dating you again.
Yes!
Nanaka and I are officially going out with each other.
Oh, Yuto, you took off your mask.
Yes. You say it's better that way. Oh, is that Tanaka? Isn't he super handsome?
I didn't know his real face was like that. Nanaka, I envy you.
You don't have to hide behind a mask anymore. Even if a strange woman comes near you, I'll protect Yuto.
Even though it started from the silly penalty game, we will continue to spend our time laughing with each other.
I am a worker, Yuto Tanaka.
I am a shy guy.
On my days off, I am devoted to my hobbies at home. Finally, this week is over. Hey, Tanaka! This is my colleague, Ryuji Takahashi. As you can see, he is a cheerful guy. Are you free today? Huh? Yeah, I don't have any plans. Then why don't we go out for a drink? I'll buy you a drink. And Takahashi brought me to the store. Hey, Takahashi! Isn't this a cabaret club? Aren't there lots of cute girls here? Well, that's true. I won a horse race the other day, so I wanted to spend it in a big way. So, you must go to cabarets, right? Then why don't you come alone? That's boring, isn't it? It's more fun to come with other people together. Really? I don't know what extroverted people think.
Is this your first time coming to this kind of place?
Yes, this is my first time. He's always alone. I thought I'd invite him out once in a while. You don't have to. It's getting louder there, isn't it?
Oh, Mizuki has been chosen. She is the #1 girl in our club and is called the Princess of Ice.
Princess of Ice, huh? That's quite a nickname.
She never smiles, no matter who she's with. She's just so cool that everyone likes her.
I see. She's so cute! Oh, I want to choose Mizuki-chan too! I'll pay double. Can you make a reservation for me as soon as possible?
I'll go talk to the manager.
And then we had to wait for a while.
This is Mizuki. Thank you for choosing me.
Oh, I'm Ryuji. This guy is Tanaka. You are beautiful from a distance, but up close, you are a real beauty.
Thanks.
When I saw you earlier, something fateful happened to me. I thought you're so cute. I chose you right away.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Takahashi, I don't think she likes you. Oh, you are dumb. The real fun is to make her like me from here. Is that how it's supposed to be? Oh, I got a notification on my phone. It's from an illustration social networking site.
I got 10,000 likes?
What? Oh, excuse me. I just saw a little bit of your social networking account. Are you Yupon?
Yes, I am. Wait, do you know Yupon?
Of course I do. He's a popular illustrator on social networking sites, isn't he? There is no one who is an otaku and doesn't know him. Oh, I also upload illustrations as a hobby. I've been a fan of Yupon since I started watching it.
It's true that I'm active as an illustrator under the name of Yupon, but I never expected to meet a fan at a cabaret club. I mean, Mizuki-san, you're an otaku? That's kind of unexpected.
I really love your illustrations. Of course they're cute, but that's not all. I feel cheered up when I look at them.
You're talking so eloquently about it. Thank you very much. What's the matter, Mizuki-chan? Your character is very different from usual. Why is she laughing with that guy?
I'm jealous. What's with the illustration? Are you trying to make Tanaka happy by talking about his hobby? You're so kind, Mizuki-chan. I'm falling in love with you all over again.
It's like a dream come true to meet Yupon.
I don't think they are on the same page here.
Mizuki, the next customer is here. Yes, I'm sorry. It's time to go. Yupon-san, here. Please contact me later. I'll be waiting for you.
At the end, you were given a sales call. As expected of a #1 cabaret girl, always looking for new customers. Mizuki-chan, you're the best!
You! How can you be so positive? She gave me the club's business card. It has Mizuki-san's email address on the back. This is her private address, isn't it? Is she saying she wants to connect with me? No. Because it's me. You know, a shy guy. Like Takahashi said, this must be sales. I should keep it as a good memory for today. A few days later, it was a day off. Who is it? I wasn't supposed to be getting a delivery. I also don't have any friends to come. Let's just answer it. Hi.
Good evening, Yupon.
Mizuki-san!
Sorry to bother you on your day off. I just came by to see you before my work. Oh, that's right. You know, you can say that at a time like this. I'm here. Right? There was an illustration of that kind of situation, wasn't there? Of course it's good. I liked it.
No. I didn't tell you my address before, did I?
What? You posted it on social networking sites, didn't you?
Did I? I don't remember doing anything so careless.
Yes, the day before yesterday. That's why I came here.
I decided to check social networking sites. The day before yesterday, I only uploaded a picture of the sky taken from here.
But there were other buildings in the picture too, right? So you can identify this apartment from there.
What?
Anyways, why didn't you call me? Well, I guess I'm a pain in the ass, huh?
No, it's not like that. I thought it was just sales as a cabaret girl.
It was not sales. I just wanted to interact with you as a fan. I was happy if it was some kind of fate that brought us together.
Mizuki-san.
Oh, here you go.
What is this?
These are tickets of an exhibition of original artwork for the upcoming anime. You said on social networking sites last month that you are interested in it. If you want, why don't you go with me?
If you ask me like that, I have no reason to refuse. Later that day, I met up with Mizuki-san. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting.
Yupon-san, I'm glad you came. Let's go.
Oh, whoa, that's great. I didn't know raw manuscripts were like this. I'm learning a lot. Oh, sorry, I was so into it.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
By the way, Mizuki, you said you're a college student, right? Is there any reason why you decided to become a cabaret girl?
You promise you won't laugh if I tell you?
Of course not.
The reason I became a cabaret girl is because of a game. There was a game that was a love story. It's set in a cabaret club.
Yeah, it was quite a hit. The cabaret club that only pure men can enter.
It was a game for men, but I adored the girls. I wanted to be like them. It was good that I became a cabaret girl, but I still can't serve customers well because of my shyness.
Yeah, I can understand that as a shy person.
And yet, before I know it, I'm being called the cool girl.
You're more of an otaku than I thought.
Actually, I am. Did you get turned off by that?
No. In fact, I'm glad you're so easy to talk to. Well, now that we've seen everything, let's have a cup of tea. And we went to have a tea at a cafe. By the way, Mizuki-san is amazing.
What?
I can't believe you can jump into a cabaret club for your own longing. I wish I had the courage too.
Yupon-san, what's wrong?
Yeah. Actually, it's about illustration. Just the other day, I received offers from several companies. I've been offered a job illustrating a series of novels and a new social network game.
Wow, that's amazing! Of course you're going to take the jobs, right?
I'd love to, but it's hard to find the time to work on both a series of novels and a game. There's also the company's no side job policy. So if that's the case, I should probably quit my job and work for the offered job. But I'm not sure if I'm good enough for the offered job.
I see. As a fan of Yupon, let me say this. You can definitely succeed. I got courage many times from your drawings. You have more talent than anyone else. I can guarantee that.
Thank you, Mizuki-san. I can't betray you if you encourage me so enthusiastically.
Well, then...
Yeah, I know I'm like this, but I'll give it my all. I've decided to quit my job and focus on illustration, and the months passed.
I'm home! I bought a magazine with Yupon's picture on the cover. Well, the new illustration is also very cute. In no time at all, you've become a popular artist. As expected of Yupon-san.
It's thanks to your support. Thanks for always being there for me.
You're welcome.
I was attracted to her positive attitude, so naturally, we started going out. That's when Mizuki took the opportunity to quit her job as a cabaret girl and change to a new job. She says that a cabaret girl who has a boyfriend cannot show dreams to her customers.
What's wrong? Yupon, you're staring at me. Are you admiring me or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Thank you. Please keep on showing me your paintings forever.
We will continue to help each other and live happily ever after.
My name is Yuto Tanaka. My parents both worked in my family, and I was sent to daycare when I was very young. My parents were always busy, so I never had much time to spend with them. But I was never lonely. I met a teacher at daycare. Miss Tsubaki Oniyama was there. Miss Tsubaki is a nursery school teacher, but she has a unique background as a former lady gangsta. Her personality is dynamic, a bit masculine, and caring. She knew that my parents were busy and would be late picking me up. So, she used to take care of me well. Well, the way she took care of me is typical of her.
I'm going to train you so that you won't be looked down on when you grow up.
Tsubaki-san said this boldly, even though I was a preschooler. And then she really started to train me. How to run fast, fighting techniques, and she taught me a lot of things, such as the saga of her delinquents' days. I enjoyed spending time with Tsubaki-san, and I happily absorbed what she said. My relationship with Tsubaki continued even after I graduated from the school. It doesn't change the fact that my parents are busy. And for me, spending time with Tsubaki-san has become a completely normal part of my life. Tsubaki-san became my mentor, and became like a second mother to me.
Listen, Yuto, you may have become a little stronger, but use that power to help the weak, not yourself.
Tsubaki-san taught me that at every opportunity. So even now that I'm in high school, I hid my fighting skills and lived a normal, peaceful life. But one day, after school...
Hey, get it out of here!
Please, give me a break! Is that a mugging? On my way home from school, I witnessed the scene of a mugging. Tsubaki-san's words passed through my head. To help the weak. Okay. I've never been in a fight before, but I couldn't miss it. When I was about to step out, I bumped into someone.
Ah! Wait, what?
The person I bumped into was a girl. She was wearing a school uniform, so she was probably a high school girl of about the same age.
You're not trying to mess up with that punk, are you?
Then what?
You're kind of a poofy guy. It's fine to be cool, but stay back. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? You're dangerous too.
I don't miss people in trouble. If you get in my way, I'll blow you away too.
That's the line of a mugger. I'm not that obedient as to back down when asked to do so. You're the one who backs down. I'll do it here.
What? It's impossible for a weak-looking guy like you to fight.
That's my line.
What did you say? Then, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets to fight. That's all.
I'm in.
Rock, paper, scissors!
After several rounds of rock, paper, scissors, I won. Well, let me take care of this place as I promised.
You're going to get blown up soon anyway. Then we'll take turns.
You guys! You've been messing around since a while ago. You're mocking me, aren't you?
It seems he heard our conversation. The delinquent who was mugging him was glaring at us.
I'm gonna beat you up!
Oops. I guess he was quite irritated. The delinquent who punched me without saying anything. I was surprised and...
Jeez!
Oh, oops. I just reflexively countered.
Gah!
My fist in his face blew the delinquent out of the air. He seems to have lost consciousness. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No need to apologize. Are you alright? Oh, thank you!
I was surprised. You're so strong.
Well, this is my first time in a real battle.
I'm Azusa Kirishima. I'm the president of the Ladies Gangsta, Wakure. Who are you?
Yuto Tanaka. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
You didn't look like you had the arms of a normal high school student.
That's because I've trained well. Huh? Oh, by the way, wasn't Walkure a team created by Tsubaki-san?
What? You know Tsubaki-san?
I do know her. She's like a foster parent. Coincidentally, Azusa was the president of the team that Tsubaki-san created. And it seems that Azusa originally joined the team because she admired Tsubaki-san. An unexpected encounter. We talked about Tsubaki-san for a while.
I heard that there was a guy that Tsubaki-san took great care of and raised. So, it was you. That explains why you're so strong. Yeah, you might be just right.
Just right?
The punks around here have been on a roll lately, like the mugging you just saw. So I was thinking that we could take out these guys with our team. So why don't you join us?
What? Me? For a moment, I wondered why me. Tsubaki-san's teachings. I thought it would be a chance to return the favor. It's a chance I've been given. It would be shameful for a man to make a girl fight alone. Okay, I'll go with you.
Whew, I knew you would say that.
This is how we started working together to eradicate the bad guys. It's a completely different story now, though, with lots of fights. There's a sense of fulfillment. We also strengthened our bond with Azusa by overcoming the same obstacles.
Yuto, it's nice to see you again today.
Azusa, who goes to the same school as me, often calls out to me inside the school.
What? That Azusa Kirishima is talking to someone with a smile like that?
Why is she talking to that poofy guy? Hey, you'll stand out at school if you talk to me.
That's okay. That's not important.
Azusa didn't care about being seen. She just came up to me when she found me like a well-liked dog. I enjoyed being with her, and it became a normal thing for me to be with her. Those days went on and on. One day, I met Tsubaki-san again for the first time in a long time.
Hey, Yuto, long time no see.
I ran into her when I happened to be walking around town. She looked exactly the same, so young. She is still working as a preschool teacher and seems to be leading a fulfilling life.
How are you doing? You've become more handsome than before, haven't you?
Well, I don't know. Oh, Tsubaki. I met Azusa Kirishima.
Wow, that's a coincidence. Is she doing well?
Yeah, and I told Tsubaki-san that I was working with Azusa now. We are fighting to eradicate the delinquents, that I'm doing my best to protect the weak ones. I thought Tsubaki-san would praise me, but
I see.
Tsubaki-san looked somewhat uneasy.
It's your life. I'm not going to say anything about it, but stay away from anything risky.
What?
Helping others is a noble thing, no doubt about that. But above all, value your own life.
Tsubaki-san put her hand on my shoulder and said this. Tsubaki-san, why did she say that? Tsubaki-san and I parted ways, and I stumbled along, unable to come up with an answer. I thought she would be happy, but her reaction was the complete opposite. What did I do wrong? Incoming call from Azusa? Seeing the name displayed on my phone, I picked up the phone without question.
Yo, you're Yuto Tanaka?
What? Who's there? The voice I heard from the phone. Azusa's voice sounded like a man's voice.
My name is Ryugo Kiryu. Do you understand that I'm the head of the guys who you beat up? I'm getting a little annoyed with you, so I thought I'd lighten it up for you.
What did you do to Azusa?
I was just trying to scare her a little and put her to sleep. I'm sure it would break your heart if I beat her up right in front of you.
So you're going to call me up and accuse me?
You can't refuse me, can you? Listen, come alone to the place I'm going to specify. Or else, I'll be waiting for you then.
The phone went dead. This is obviously a trap. Nervous sweat and chill swept over my body. Tsubaki-san's words from earlier came back to my mind. Value your life above all else. Though, I can't leave Azusa alone. If I abandon her here, I won't be able to face Azusa or Tsubaki-san. I ran toward the designated location right away. The place where I was summoned was an abandoned building. A large number of delinquents were waiting for me.
Hey, you made it! It looks like you're all alike.
What do you mean?
This girl, too. I grabbed a student and threatened her, and she came here easily.
Sorry, Yuto.
Yes! Azusa! I'll save you right away! And how are you gonna do that? By force!
Then the battle between me and the delinquents began. But soon I was outnumbered, because...
Can't you be serious because you're worried about her?
If I make a careless move, Azusa will be harmed.
Yuto! Don't worry about me. Just beat the hell out of these guys.
If I could do that, I wouldn't have any trouble. I was unable to resist afterwards and was sacked. I was subjected to the reign of violence for a long time. I started to lose consciousness. I'm sorry, Tsubaki-san. I can't keep your word. I thought I was at the end of my rope. That's when it happened.
Yeah!
Jeez! This girl!
Taking advantage of the moment, Azusa breaks free from the restraints.
I got the other hostages in custody. Yuto, we're okay. Now all you have to do is go all out.
All right. Now I can fight without worrying.
Don't get carried away just because you got the hostages back. Guys, I'm gonna do it!
After that, I just kept on knocking down punks with my selflessness. Now that the fetters have been lifted, there was no one who could stop me.
While you're in a handcuffed state, you beat so many people! You monster!
The last one, Ryuga, falls down. And at the same time, I kneel down too. I won. I let out a sigh of relief at my victory. Later, rumors spread that I had defeated 100 delinquents all by myself in that battle. And the delinquents' activities were greatly reduced after their leader, Ryuga, was defeated. And me and Azusa went to Tsubaki-san to report what had happened. Tsubaki-san was astonished to see me injured. I'm sorry. I broke my word and did something reckless.
Damn. Although, I'm glad that you were really safe. But you decide to do it on your own. To be able to go through with it is what it means to be an adult. Yuto, Azusa.
Tsubaki-san even scolded me though. In the end, she said so and patted me on the head like she used to. Thus, the days filled with fights came to an end. I was able to lead a peaceful life as a student again. The only thing that has changed is that Azusa is always next to me. She wants to be like Tsubaki-san, and decided to become a school teacher. I don't know what I'm going to do, though I haven't decided my future yet. I strongly want to become a respectable adult with what Tsubaki-san taught me.
My name is Yuto Tanaka. I am currently in my 5th year in the workplace, editing novels at the publishing company I joined after graduating.
We did it!
The one who is being loud next to me is Ryuji Takahashi, who joined the same company in the same year as me. Like me, he's also an editor. As you can see, he's doing great. If you look at our performance, there's a big difference between me and Takahashi's. The reason for this is the way I take on my assignments. Takahashi's style is to consistently take popular works on the web. He calls on the top-ranked works on each website to be published in book form. Those books sell well because they originally had a fan base and were even made into an anime.
Tanaka, you don't take your works from the web at all, do you?
I have writers that I'm working with. I want to work with them. I'm not like Takahashi. I've been working with a select group of writers who won the company's new Writers Award. They all come up with interesting projects with passion, although we never went into the debt. We can't always produce hits.
You're an idiot.
You can sell novels just by passing popular works on the web from right to left. The manuscript is already ready, so you can just reduce the man-hours involved. That's no way to nurture writers and editors.
There's no need. There are so many writers.
You can take the best writers and discard them when they're no longer good enough. Besides, if it doesn't sell, it's the writer's fault, right? We don't put our name on it, and the writers bear all the bad parts. We get paid with almost no risk. We only have to put out our successes and achievements. There is no other business like this. Takahashi, what do you think writers and readers are?
It's just a money game. Nothing more, nothing less.
Good works are not necessary. What we need is a work that sells, that's all. Business doesn't need pretty words. We are making so many sales. It's going to be safe and sound in the future. Takahashi and I had many conflicts. No, Takahashi didn't have anything against me. I'm the one who hasn't been able to make any money, and Takahashi is making a lot of sales. What could I say to him? He probably just thinks I'm a howling loser. Well, you should work harder at your useless job. I'm earning money for you, and you should be thankful to me. Takahashi says this and leaves, even though it's before the regular office hours. The boss is looking out for him, so he doesn't listen to anyone. It's not a waste of work. In the office where Takahashi is gone, I muttered like a sore loser. No, actually, I didn't lose yet. The writers are still working hard to create interesting works. That's why I want to respond to their efforts. After this, I have a web conference with the writers. Okay, let's read the proposal again. A while later, the situation remained the same and time went by. One day, I was suddenly summoned to the president's office. Excuse me. There was the president of the company. He looked at me with cold eyes.
Tanaka-kun, as usual, you haven't been able to produce any hits.
Sorry about that, but...
Enough with the excuses. You're fired.
What?
Our company has abolished the Newcomer Award. We are going to concentrate on picking up profitable content from the web. In other words, if you don't follow Takahashi's way of doing things, you're in the way.
But you can't fire me. Such a sudden...
Of course, I will follow the work rules. I don't want you making a fuss on social networking sites or whatever. There are circumstances related to the management of the company, and if I give a notice 30 days in advance, there should be no problem.
What do you mean by circumstances related to the management of the company?
There is no need to tell you that. You don't have to come back tomorrow. I'll pay you for a month's salary, so you won't complain, will you?
The boss said that unilaterally. He kicked me out of the president's office. No, he kicked me out of the company. I don't think he had anything to do with the management of the company. I'm sure it was just a pretext he concocted to get rid of me. But I didn't have the strength to stand up to him. What should I tell the writers?
Tanaka-kun!
Chief editor. The one who approached me was my boss, Sayori Ninomiya, the editor-in-chief. Ninomiya-san looked at me and turned her head to the side as if she was sad.
I am sorry, I couldn't protect you. I was against it. Takahashi's way may be working for now. However, the success of the industry can easily change with the slightest change. In the long run, I am sure that your way will work. I told him that, but the president was adamant that if we can't produce the numbers now, we don't need him.
I see.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to make excuses.
No. Just the fact that Ninomiya-san covered for me saves me. Please, please take care of the writers. I don't even seem to get a chance to say hello anymore.
Tanaka-kun.
Wait a minute.
What? You are...
Ichinose-san. I heard what you said. I can't believe the president would go ahead with this on his own.
Her name is Asuka Ichinose. She is Ninomiya-san's predecessor as editor-in-chief. And she is the person who taught me what editing is all about from the very beginning when I first joined the company.
The president's arbitrary decision? Yes. The boss decided to fire Tanaka-kun all by himself. I'm sure he thought it would be too much trouble if I found out. So, I'm finally fed up with this company. I've been keeping this resignation letter in my pocket for a long time.
What?
You're quitting, Ichinose-san? Actually, I've been preparing to start my own business. It's a little earlier than planned, but I thought it would be a good opportunity. Why don't you two come with me? Well, I was going to ask you even if this wasn't the case.
We're going to be at Ichinose-san's company.
My ideal publishing company. With the two of you, we will succeed. No, we'll make it happen. That's why I want you to follow me.
Are you sure you want me to? Because I just got fired.
You are the ideal editor for me. Your first priority is to please the writers and readers. You always do your best.
The words of Ichinose-san were the words I wanted most at that time. Thank you very much!
I would love to work for you.
Me too, of course. I can't work for a company that would fire Tanaka-kun.
Thank you, both of you. Let's make sure we succeed and prove you are right.
Thus, we belong to the new company created by President Ichinose, but we had our difficulties at first. The industry was still very critical of a new publishing company. Even with the help of Ichinose-san and Ninomiya-san's connections, it was very difficult to get the book on shelves at bookstores. But little by little, we began to gain trust and sales started to increase. The most gratifying thing was that the writers I had been working with were willing to write for me at my new company. I can't believe they are willing to write for a new unknown company, but they said they'd come along just because I was there. I also wanted to live up to their trust, so I worked with a sales team to develop sales strategies and new ways of advertising. I tried everything I could. It wasn't always easy to produce a hit product, but we never gave up, kept trying, and... Whoa! What's with the growth? At last, I was able to produce a big hit with an author I've been working with since my last company.
Tanaka-kun, look at this!
What Ninomiya-san showed me was a review blog of a famous book reviewer in the world of novels. There, he wrote a review of a hit book, and also wrote about other works of our publishing company. You can tell that this label is very serious about their work.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of their series in the future. The readers can tell what you've been doing, Tanaka-kun.
Yes. Yes! Then, our previous published series started selling at a rapid pace. As if to follow up on the earlier blockbuster success, the new series also achieved tremendous initial sales. Thank you, Tanaka-san. I can't believe so many people have read my work. I'm very happy to have worked with you. Oh no, that's my line. Thank you very much. The writers were all very happy. I was so happy about that. I cried. Meanwhile, the situation at Takahashi's company had changed drastically. Why? Why aren't sales growing? No one agrees to write a book anymore. But why? The web novels that Takahashi and his team publish are very much in the same genre and are completely saturated. Even so, hit novels are produced. Writers are doing their best, but there were more problems than that. There was an anonymous accusation on social networking sites that Takahashi and his team were behaving badly towards the writers. When sales drop, they mercilessly threaten to discontinue the work. They ignore you when you submit a project. They always treat you with condescension. Unable to bear such a situation, one of the writers accused them. The writers in the same situation gathered, and they blew up. What's going on? It's just a joke on a social networking site. They forgot to thank us for letting them publish their book. We'll get us back on our feet in no time. It seems that some of the writers we've given prizes to are getting famous. I'd like them to return us the favor. Takahashi contacted some of the writers. He asked them if they would be interested in submitting a project, but... You were in charge of my project, but you didn't do any work at all, and you pushed it to Tanaka-san. Well, thanks to you, I found a reliable editor. I am a little grateful for that.
I am what I am today thanks to Tanaka-san, and not to your company. Please don't contact me again.
Oh, no? In a network of writers, the bad name of the editor, Ryuji Takahashi, had spread. As a result, he's not taken seriously by writers and other publishers, and he was unable to improve his performance. He was eventually fired. This can't be. And the president was also ousted as the cause of his poor performance. I couldn't afford to be bothered with the gossip about Takahashi and the others. Our company's consecutive big hits led to a dramatic increase in work. In addition, famous writers who had been working for other companies began to ask us to work with them. We have increased our staff, and Ichinose-san and Ninomiya-san are also working with us on the front lines. Even so, I still have to work overtime every day because I have a lot of work to do myself. But I don't regret it at all. I'm rather fulfilled every day. I'm just glad I've continued to do this job as an editor. I am sure that the winds may change again, and I may find myself in a difficult situation. But I am sure that I will be able to keep moving forward because I know the joy of seeing the experience I have gained and the things I have believed in take shape. Okay, check the manuscript and make a request to the illustrator. I'm meeting with the new author. We're going to be busy!
Good work, Tanaka-kun.
Ninomiya-san, Ichinose-san too. Good work!
Good work. Here's your coffee.
Thank you very much.
You look so lively.
I've been very busy, but I'm glad I followed Ichinose-san and Tanaka-kun. I knew you were the man I had hoped you would be.
I was the one who was expecting Tanaka-kun in the first place, wasn't I?
Ichinose-san, I can't retreat here, no matter if you are my boss.
Really? You've got some guts. I guess I need to let her know that I was the one who invited Tanaka-kun.
Go ahead.
Why are you guys fighting? The bosses who were so busy but still picked me up and didn't give up on me. Have I repaid that favor in some small way? No, I'm not done yet. I vowed to continue to do my best in order to repay everyone who believed in me and to be needed more. Okay, that's it for today's work. Tomorrow's schedule is so much to do. My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm a programmer at a game company. I got to work at the game company of my dreams, and I've been immersing myself in my work every day.
Hey, Yuto. Let's go home together, shall we?
The person who spoke to me is my colleague, Momoka Yazaki. She is my girlfriend who works on the same project as me.
Let's go out for dinner. You forgot to eat lunch today anyway, didn't you?
You caught me. I'll be careful.
I've heard that answer 100 times.
I'm sorry. I'm just having fun at work.
Okay. I know it's useless, but don't take it too hard. I don't want you to fall ill before we get married.
I'll work as hard as I can to marry Momoka.
Well, you're such a serious guy. That's why I fell in love with you. But sometimes, you have to go on dates with me too, not just for work.
Of course. There's an event coming up where game developers are getting together.
You really love your job.
And so, I was working hard with my lovely girlfriend. Then, one day... Good morning, everyone. Before today's morning meeting, the president will speak to you. What is it? Well, I heard a rumor that a new project is in the works, so maybe it's about that?
Good morning, everyone. First of all, let's talk about the game that was completed last week. We were on a tight schedule, but thanks to everyone's help, we made it to completion. Thank you very much. I'd like to recognize some of the people who worked especially hard on this project. Tanaka, can you come to the front?
Oh, it's me?
I'm sorry for my unreasonable schedule, but thanks to Tanaka's suggestions and coordination, we were able to get through it.
No, I was just doing what I had to do.
That's not true. You did everything you could. That's why I'm giving you this award. You are already our ace.
Yes! Thank you very much. I never thought I would receive an award. I will do my best from now on.
Yuto, that's great!
Damn. Why is that guy?
Wait, I have one more thing to tell you.
What?
You may have heard rumors, but I'm actually going to start a new project. I'd like to entrust Tanaka as the leader of this project.
Really?
You have been talking about wanting to be involved in the project for some time. It may be more work than before, but will you be okay with it?
Of course. I will do my best.
Then, I'll leave it to you. I'll be counting on you.
And that's how I got my big promotion as the director of the new project. How could he be selected as the director? Tanaka is just a shady guy. I have better communication skills, and I'm definitely better suited to be a leader.
Congratulations, Yuto!
Thank you, Momoka. Speaking of which, Tanaka and Momoka Yazaki are dating? I've got an idea. This is going to be fun. It was a while after that. Well, it's getting late. I think I'll go home. Oh, Momoka! Before the next project starts in earnest, let's go somewhere and have some fun.
I'm sorry, I've been a little busy this week.
Really? work should be settling down.
Well, I've got a lot going on. I'll see you next time.
Momoka has been acting strange lately. When I ask her out on dates, she often turns me down because she's busy. Is she in that kind of mood sometimes? Well, I'm going to be busy with work from now on, so I'll just relax by myself. Oh, maybe I'll go for a walk around the neighborhood this weekend. It feels good to be surrounded by nature. I've been sitting in front of the computer for a long time now. I'm going to relax for the rest of the day and get back to work tomorrow. What is that?
Ryuji, where do you want to go next?
Let's get some food. There's a food stall over there.
Momoka, you said you were busy. So why are you here? And why are you holding hands with Ryuji? Momoka, what are you doing?
What? Yuto?
Ryuji too. You know that I'm dating Momoka, don't you?
What should I do? Ryuji?
I don't care if he knows. You chose me over this guy, didn't you?
What do you mean?
But you're right, Ryuji. Yuto is certainly good at his job, but he's not good at anything else. He didn't even entertain me. When I started going out with Ryuji, I learned what true joy is.
Momoka, what are you talking about?
Haha, that's what I'm talking about. She says that I'm more attractive than a shady guy like you.
Oh no.
No way! Give up and face reality. See you later.
I'm sorry, Yuto.
You don't have to apologize to that guy. We are going to eat. Come on, let's go.
I see. Let's go.
Oh no. I've worked so hard to marry Momoka. Has everything I've done up until now been for nothing? Thus, my motivation to work was gone.
What's wrong with this product? Tanaka, you can do better than this, can't you?
I'm sorry. I can't do anymore. Oh, it's time for me to go home. See you.
Tanaka, I wonder if there's something wrong with him.
Of course, I can't do my best at work in such a state. Even though I just started a new project, I was burnt out. And then, I'm sorry, I couldn't be of more help. I'm resigning. I was so driven that I had to quit the company.
It's a big loss to lose someone as talented as Tanaka. He was so talented. I wonder what happened to him. If only I had cared more about... No, there's no point in dwelling on the past. Anyway, now I have to find a new director.
So, I'm Ryuji, and I'm the new director. I won't run away like my predecessor, Tanaka.
I hope you'll be okay. But there's no one else here right now, so I guess I have no choice. However, my fears are justified. What do you mean? You haven't been able to keep up with the schedule at all.
Well, the designer is not working.
Last time I heard, you were putting the blame on the engineers. And your own work doesn't seem to be progressing at all.
Well, I'll have it all done by next week. Rika is too hard on me. I'm going to have to start taking it seriously. Oh, you're the engineering leader. Thanks for your hard work. How are you doing? I'm doing really bad. Hey, if you have any problems, talk to me. I'm having trouble with you. Eh? The instructions are late and too sloppy. This is no way to work. If this is the case, Tanaka was many times better. Well, it's the engineer's job to do something about it, isn't it? So I'll leave the rest to you. Damn it. They all think I'm an idiot. Hey, Momoka, let's go get a bite to eat now.
What? But I still have work to do.
You can do that tomorrow. All you have to do is listen to me.
I'm afraid we've run into a deadlock on this project. If only Tanaka was here at a time like this. I'm still not mature enough to try to rely on people who aren't there. I have to tell everyone that the project is cancelled.
What? Ryuji broke up with Yazaki?
What? I thought Yazaki was dating Tanaka, wasn't she?
That's right, but Ryuji stole Yazaki away from Tanaka. That's why Tanaka quit.
He's a terrible guy. I wish Tanaka would come back.
I see. That was the case.
Hello? Momoka?
Huh? Ryuji?
What are you doing calling us, boss?
I heard that Tanaka quit because of you too. Is it true?
Well, that's... No. It was because he was weak as a man.
Yes? Ryuji?
That's why you went out with me, right? We didn't do anything wrong.
In any case, here's the main point. Takahashi, I'm going to ask you to step down as director.
What? Why?
You are not doing your job well enough. You have no trust from your subordinates. You are not qualified to be a leader. Takahashi, you only think about girls when you're at work. Meanwhile, Tanaka never stops studying himself. That's the difference between you two.
Damn.
In any case, as long as rumors are spreading in the company, it will be difficult for you to stay in the company.
Oh
Meanwhile, I had no idea that such a thing was happening.
no! Hey, isn't that Yuto-senpai?
Manami? I haven't seen you since college. I happened to run into Manami Amami, my junior in college, on the street.
You work for a game company now, don't you? Aren't you active in the company?
Actually, I just quit the other day.
What? Why?
Well, I think I wanted someone to listen to me. I was telling Manami what I've been doing.
That's what happened.
Yeah, so now I'm just unemployed.
That's... good for you!
What?
Oh no, that's not what I meant. You are welcome to work with me if you like.
In other words, you started a game company and you need help.
That's what I mean. I know you would be very understanding and helpful.
But I don't know if I can be of any help right now.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm really counting on you. I need all the help I can get. But not just anyone. Well, I want to work with you.
I get it. I might be able to help.
Oh, thank you. Then, I'll ask you to start tomorrow right away.
Starting tomorrow? And so it was that I was hired by Manami's company. I'm looking forward to working with you.
I'm going to ask you to take over as director.
Director? That's sudden.
Isn't that what you did at your previous company? Our members are all very kind people, so don't worry.
I see. Well, I'll do my best. Working at a new company was still a lot to get used to. I made a lot of mistakes, but the people around me supported me. With the help of Manami, I remember the joy of making games while I was working. I never knew work could be so much fun.
Yes, it is. Yuto, you're so talented. I have to put more effort into it.
It's thanks to Manami that I'm having fun.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
In this way, through working with Manami, I regained my motivation. Gradually, I became more and more active as a director and was gaining the trust of those around me. It was all thanks to Manami. It was natural for us to be attracted to each other. And the days went by. It's been a while, Reika. I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you with my sudden resignation.
No problem. I'm sorry I didn't notice you either. But that's you. I've heard about what you've been doing.
Yuto-senpai is our ace.
Oh, come on. Please, stop calling me Yuto-senpai. You are the boss now.
I'm just...
I'm glad to hear you found a good company. I'm relieved too. So, about the project. Is your schedule going well?
Yes, of course.
I'm impressed. It's a joint project with us. I want to make sure it succeeds.
I've been working with Reika's company for a while now, and on my way home from work. Thank you, Manami. You've been so good to me.
It's this way to thank you. The company has grown so much thanks to Yuto-senpai. No doubt about it.
I said stop calling me Yuto-senpai.
I want to spend more time with you. Please keep up the good work.
Yeah, always together. Today and always, I work hard to make her smile. I am a worker, Yuto Tanaka. I am a former real estate salesman. I say this in the past tense for a reason. I finally have a new job starting today. I'm a little nervous about entertainment manager. The reason I changed my job a few months ago, I was approached by the president of a company. Hey, Yuto. Would you like to come to my company and work as a manager?
Your company is an entertainment agency, isn't it? I don't know if I can handle it.
Actually, I've been impressed with your work for a while now. Your attitude of thoroughly pursuing customer satisfaction. You are exactly the kind of person I was looking for. What I'd like you to handle is Tsubaki Nanasaki, a model. She's new to the industry, but she's quite a sight to behold. She has an outstanding talent for catching people's attention. Eventually, she wants to become an actress who can play the lead in a movie. But she's a bit selfish. The managers she has had all quit. If she had a good manager like Yuto, she will be able to get a good job. That's why I decided to ask you to do it.
In my response to the president's enthusiasm, I decided to change my job. And then...
I'm Tsubaki Nanazaki. Are you the new manager?
I'm Yuto Tanaka, the new manager. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Let me tell you something. If you make any mistakes, you will be fired immediately. Keep that in mind.
You are as tough as he said you are. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Well, let's get to the shooting site. How did you get here?
By train.
I see. Then tomorrow I'll pick you up at home by car.
What? Are you sure?
Models have to do a lot of preparation on site. Then it's better to have some leeway, and you'll feel better if you sleep in until the last minute.
You think about that so much. Well, that's not so bad. You're doing a good job. Okay, I'll ask you to start tomorrow.
Okay, I'll support you so that you can perform to your full potential. A week has passed since then, and I'm getting used to my job as a manager.
Hey, Yuto! I want to eat something sweet.
I remember there is a store nearby that has a good reputation for sweets. Wait for me. I'll get some now. I drive her to site every morning and manage her schedule. And I even became Tsubaki's errand boy. Every day was busy, but the work was worth it. And when I was accompanying Tsubaki, I realized that...
Are you Tsubaki Nanasaki? I'm Suzuki, the hair and makeup artist. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. The makeup here is a little different. No, it's... Oh my god! Why can't you do it? I'm sorry.
Tsubaki, can I talk to you for a second? I don't think it's a good idea to act like that.
What?
You're being too hard on the makeup artist. It's not just today. There are many times when you don't care enough for the staff. If you keep doing that, you'll never gain everyone's trust.
What? What do you mean by trust? We are celebrities. We don't have any problem as long as we are good at what we do. That's not the point. Yuto, you should be doing your own work so that I can go to a bigger stage.
You have talent, that's for sure. That's why I, the manager, have to be firm. Then one day...
Oh, Tsubaki!
Hi, producer.
Well, I was surprised the other day.
Surprised at what?
What do you mean? You are joking. It's not like you don't know, right? You turned down an offer to star in a movie.
I turned it down? What?
Huh? You really didn't hear? So, your manager turned it down on his own.
Why, Yuto? It's my dream to star in a movie. Hey, producer, I want to be in that movie.
No, you can't do it. I've already got the lead role.
It was one day after work. What's the matter, Tsubaki? You called me out of the blue?
You know why. Why did you turn down the offer to play the lead? That movie has a lot of buzz. It was my chance.
You're probably right, but that was an offer that didn't work out for Tsubaki.
What do you mean it wasn't for me? That's not for you to decide. Starring in a movie was my dream. You're the manager. Don't butt in.
I'm sorry.
I thought things were going well with you. Yuto, you're not my manager anymore. I can't work with you anymore.
I see. Okay.
Thank you for the short time we worked together.
After that, I got another manager. But compared to Yuto, he is...
Good morning.
Hey, can't you pick me up earlier?
But we can make it at this time. I want to sleep in until the very last minute. I mean, it's really tiring to pick you up, isn't it?
Huh? Yuto even cared about how it would affect my work. Forget it. Just start the car. Hello? We've finished filming.
Okay.
No matter how long it's been, he hasn't come yet. I wonder how long I have to wait. Yuto always came when I finished work.
Oh, good job, Tsubaki.
Thank you, boss.
I heard about you firing Yuto. I think he's a good manager. He's very passionate when it comes to you.
What?
He went to meet with many clients for you. It's not easy to be such a persistent salesman.
Until now, I thought I was getting the work based on my ability. Yuto was working hard behind the scenes. But he didn't say a single word about that. A few weeks later. Lately, my work has been visibly decreasing. If things continue like this, I may soon hit rock bottom. What should I do?
I think you should go to Yuto and ask him to come back. There is no other manager like him.
But if I leave it to Yuto, he will kick me out of my job again.
Wait, you don't know? The reason why he turned down the movie offer?
The reason? Yuto just said it wasn't for me.
I see. So that's how he told you. The director of that movie is a playboy to the point of being a problem in the industry. He said he would give you the lead role if you would spend the night with him.
Isn't that a casting couch? So Yuto protected me?
Yuto cared about you more than anyone else. If you worked with him, you would know that, wouldn't you?
Yuto? Boss, please. Please tell me where he lives.
Hello? Who are you? Tsubaki!
I just heard the truth from the president. I'm really sorry, Yuto. I've been misunderstanding you, and I realized it when you disappeared. Yuto was the one who warned me about my attitude. It was for my dream of starring in a movie.
You noticed? No one will ask for work from a celebrity with bad behavior.
I've been doing it all wrong. I know it's a selfish request, but one more time. Would you be my manager again?
When I first saw you, I thought, I know you can do better. You don't have to go off the beaten path to get a role. I'm sure you will make your dream of starring in a movie come true.
Yuto?
So, let's change our minds and start over from scratch. If it's okay with you that I'm like this, I want you to make me your manager again.
Thank you so much, Yuto. I'll do my best this time. Goodbye.
See you later, Tsubaki.
Thanks for your hard work, Tsubaki.
Yuto, thanks for picking me up.
Tsubaki has changed recently, hasn't she?
Yeah. She works hard no matter what kind of scene she is acting.
She's also become more patient with the staff. It makes me want to work with her.
Yes. Let's offer Tsubaki for the next project too.
By the way, I heard the actress who was in the lead role that I turned down before, people found out about casting couch.
It was all over the news today. It's hard to get a decent job after that. I'm sure she and the director will be in trouble.
Yuto really protected me.
That's normal for a manager. Oh, there's an incoming call. I'm going to pull over. Yes, I'm the manager. Is this for her? I'll be happy to take care of it. Yes, yes!
What's going on?
I heard there's a movie that's going to be shot next year. They want to use Tsubaki for the lead role!
They can cast me as the lead? So this time, my dream really came true? Yay! Thanks, Yuto! Thank you! I've come this far thanks to you!
You're too close to me!
You're right. It would be a big problem if we were to be scandalized. We're going to do a lot of work together from now on. I'm counting on you, Yuto.
The story of Tsubaki and I have only just begun.